got the review video of the Lenovo U530. Many of you have been waiting on this one, and I just want to start by saying if you are looking for a gaming laptop, just stop the video here and look for another computer, because this will not cut it. I've tried running it on multiple programs to be able to test, and let me tell you, it's just, don't make that mistake. Look elsewhere if you're looking for a gaming computer. Now, if you're looking for a everyday kind of computer, this will be great for you because it will do all your word processing, all of that stuff. You'll be able to run all your word processing programs like Excel, you can do Word, all that good stuff. You'll be able to do that, internet, multimedia, videos. You can do that just fine, just not gaming. So anyways, let's go ahead and go into the particulars about this PC. It's got a really nice chassis on it. It's very smooth, brushed metal design on it. It's got a pretty thin profile for how much power it does pack, but it's no MacBook Air or any kind of MacBook Pro. It's not even that thin, I believe, but it's still got a pretty nice design. It's got all the ports that you need, like HDMI, your Ethernet ports, USB ports. Now, we could have probably stuck a bit more USB ports on there, but it does pretty well, and it's got an SD card slot, so I don't really complain. So now the keyboard, it's pretty nice. It's just like the Lenovo 510P, if anybody has messed with that. It's got a chiclet style. It's where the keyboard is actually kind of shrunken down in some areas, like the right shift key is really shrunken, along with it. The enter button is much smaller than what most people are used to, and it kind of crunches all of the keyboard keys into like one big block to try to squeeze as much as they can onto that board. Now, so during typing you can have some issues, but it does type pretty well. It just takes some getting used to for something that if say you're moving from a desktop keyboard to this, probably going to take you a while to get used to it. Now, this is a backlit keyboard, but I mean it really doesn't light up that much. And here you can see it in the dark, and it's just not that bright. But if you are in a deep dark tunnel or something like that, you will be able to see your keys and be able to see that you can type on those keys and not lose your place. So it does serve its purpose. It's just not as bright as I would like it to be. Now the screen is pretty nice. The touchscreen on it is very, very, very responsive. The colors pop. Now the blacks aren't as deep as I'd like them to be. I kind of messed with the color saturation to try to get it right. It took some tweaking to make it normal colors, so I think many of you will have to do that as well. But the colors do pop once you get it set properly and you calibrate it and all that good stuff. Now the Wi-Fi and LAN cards are really good. On the Wi-Fi card there is also a Bluetooth, so you can hook up your phone, you can share files with it. Anything that you could do with your Bluetooth phone, you can do it with your PC. You can also put a Bluetooth headset and have really good quality sound through Bluetooth. The Wi-Fi doesn't drop. It's got a good Wi-Fi card in it. The Ethernet LAN is decent. It just does what it needs to do. The SD card slot, I have a really fast SD card, and let me tell you, that was kind of being pulled down by that SD card slot. I don't know if it's maybe defective or something, but I was getting like a megabyte a second on transfer, which is ridiculous. Now the battery life on this thing, it will go a long while. You can definitely handle long periods of doing all your processes and stuff like that, and it'll last a while. Now the touchpad is pretty good. It's got a really good driver on it, so it doesn't go nuts like it does on other computers. So clicking is responsive. There is no hesitation or accidental right clicks or accidental clicks whenever you're scrolling up and down. My one complaint about this PC would have to be the fact that they put a discrete graphics card and also a CPU that also has an integrated graphics card within it. That can be good in certain situations, but the integrated GPU is almost as good as the 730. So by putting another GPU processing unit in there, you're just essentially wasting power whenever you could just use the GPU that's on board already, or put something a lot more powerful besides a GT 730M, where I'm getting like 28 frames a second on Battlefield on the lowest settings possible. But anyways, I ran it through a bunch of tests to see and show you guys that this is definitely not a gaming PC.